Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have another interesting reading we do. Hope you guys are all well. And if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading, you may do so. You may get one. And the link is below. That is with Mystic Sense. And all that information is below in the description box. And if you would like a private reading with me, you may have one of those. And please see the About tab here on my YouTube page. So let's get started, Capricorn. And I feel like in this reading, I have put the cards down. These are new tarot cards, so for sure I'm going to put them down ahead of time because I'm getting to know them, right? Like the old-fashioned song, getting to know you, with this kind of operatic voice, right? Which is really annoying. At least in that particular song it is, yeah. And so I think it's supposed to be funny, right? Kind of. But we have somebody in this reading, you or your person. This is definitely about two people, wants their freedom because they feel like wherever they are at, they are not being like, they're not living on purpose, like living with purpose, right? Yeah, they're not living on point. They're like, it's just that they're living and they don't feel useful or like they are fulfilling their dreams or anything like that, right? Which is a terrible, it's kind of an empty way to live. You sure can't do that when you're at a job, can't you? You're like, oh my God, I know I could do something else that is far more inspiring than this, right? Yeah. So I feel like we've all been there at one time. And so the horse is showing up. This is for freedom and life force. So somebody is kind of drumming up their life force here. I feel like they are. And the peacock talks about making a difference and renewal. Yeah, this making a difference. Somebody wants to make a difference in their own life. Yeah. It's like they want to wake up one morning and go, "Wow, you're great. You did it." Yeah, you walked away from something, that you didn't want anymore. You're great, right? And this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like celebrate even small successes. That sounds like a big one, but hey, it's not easy to kind of walk away from things. At least not people, right? And we have Capricorn. We start the reading here with the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is a gift. I feel like somebody believes you are a gift here, or they are bringing you one. And we have the Armadillo Spirit. This is set healthy boundaries. This means like just creating boundaries for your life, like what you want to create, and basically not letting anybody like either stand in the way of that or, affect you and get in your ear, something like that. This is about, it is. And we have the Four of Cups. And in this particular deck, the horse is here too. See, he wants to get on the horse and go. Is that a horse? Or yeah, it is. But it looks like a donkey a little bit. But here he is. And this is somebody who's in between excitement or exuberance, which is kind of enthusiasm, and decayed joy. Yeah, it's this really kind of weird place to be. And deliver your greatest gift to the earth is here too, right? And this is, yeah, and we have the third eye there too, kind of, and this is like, see what it is and go deliver it, yeah. And so, right, see what it is, and this is a 10. This is about a completion. And here's defeat, the Five of Wings. Yeah, this is just like the Five of Swords, although they are showing butterflies, right? This is, a defeat and receptivity. Somebody has to be able to accept loss in some part of their life in order to have rebirth. They have to be able to accept death. Something needs to like go here in order to move into rebirth for themselves. Yeah, it is like that. This is kind of, I feel like it's a deep reading. And you have the Six of Pentacles here, Capricorn, and I feel like it's more about a gift, but I feel like probably in this reading you feel like you're not getting your fair share of something. I feel like you do, because that card can also talk about that. And here they have this kind of handsome guy here who, I don't know what he's supposed to be, like Italian. I'm not really sure what he is. It's okay. He's a dark-skinned cutie guy. He is. In this reading, in this deck, everybody's dark skinned though. Yeah, they are. Even this blondie lady's kind of dark, right? So, and she's got really light hair, so, right? But, the Seven of Swords is here, and this is crossing you, and this man's walking away. And he left the opportunities behind because here are the wolves. He goes, well, I don't want that opportunity. The wolves are there either for protection or like a great calling, but he's walking away in haste. Or I don't need to finish this over here. Could be that. I don't need to finish this anymore. It's either over or I don't want it anymore. This is crossing you. And the Two of Swords is here as well. And I feel like you are conflicted here, Capricorn, with this Two of Swords about somebody that I just feel like you probably want them to, in a very general way, step into their power. Yeah, and create the life that they can, but that they maybe feel like they may not. It's kind of like that. But I feel like this person is coming around, Capricorn, if this is indeed hope for the future with this person. Yeah, I feel like they are kind of coming around here, and that's a great thing, right? Here's the Two of Swords here. Look like Zoe Saldana there. I think that's her name, and she's Dominican, so, she's half. So if you guys aren't Dominican, then you could still look like her, right? Yeah. Saw that movie the other night, Out of the Furnace. It's a great movie. It's about a town. You have to go see it yourself, but they destroyed that town because they took away all the opportunities. And we're not going to talk about what opportunities they took away because, we may not discuss it. But in true life, because I read about it, and I also have a Capricorn friend who lives in Pennsylvania. So guys, go see that movie. It's really good. It's Christian Bale, right? Christian Bale. So let's see. And this is the Two of Swords. And here's another wolf. And this can talk about an inner conflict. This is about division. And this is about hiding things, hiding one's true plans and motives that may or may not have come to light. It's usually about things that have not come to light. It's possible here, Capricorn, that somebody has already decided, your person has decided to walk away from something and just go, hey, I'm not going to stay here and finish this. I'm not going to, they could have been married, or it's possible here. Here's the Hierophant down here, which always speaks to society, right? And they have him looking pretty scary here. It doesn't look right. They do. And we have also the Queen of Pentacles, sits in the past. And you're nurturing that, Capricorn. You're actually nurturing your gold bullion or your coin. And, that's fine because you could be knowing this is what feeds me and, keeps a roof over my head, right? At first glance, you're like, what? She's holding her, she's nurturing, kind of, cradling her pentacle. And yeah, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune. This is your mindset, or maybe what's on your mind. This talks about, somebody just needs to spin the wheel here and just deal with the ups and downs that comes with it. Like, take a chance. And we see the monkey, and he's blindfolded, right? And we know the monkeys are, especially this monkey, like his, whatever type of particular monkey that is, he's usually either... He's about fun usually, right? Not necessarily up to no good, but he's definitely about having fun. And there's something fun to be had here, or some enjoyment or enrichment or feeling useful. There's something, and I feel like this is a relationship with you and this person that they see as most likely being something enriching. Like this, this will kind of help me in my life. This is good for me. This is inspiring. This is, what I was meant to do, or, or who I was really meant to be with. And what's on your mind is you're either the one who's going to spin this wheel, or it's your person. But it could be either way in these readings, right? But it looks like it's somebody else here, but that may, that still may be you. This is kind of like roll with the punches, make a decision, and, go with your intuition here. Yeah, go with it. And you can have your own rebirth, or with you. Take the defeat. We have the receptivity card next to the defeat card. I mean, come on. And there's the lotus flower, and, be open to the divine feminine energy. The yin and the yang, right? It's basically it. Okay. So here, Capricorn, is The Empress. The Empress is here with her, her face is even green. Hey, that's okay. They're trying to make a point here. They are. And she's being nice here. And she's not telling you she has to be, you have to be like her. Because that's how society is right now. If you don't do what we like, then you're a traitor. It's like, what? Really? I'm just trying to make a living over here and mind my own business. That's what they're doing at every level, Capricorn. So it's okay, Capricorn. I'm not gonna, paint my face green. It's okay, all right. Don't get mad, all right. But this talks about seeds that were sown in the past will eventually come to fertility or come to fruition. That's why our face is green too. Like this is gonna be fertile. It's kind of like you planted seeds with this person, and this is gonna bloom basically, right? And in your concern is temperance. Now, she looks like she has 2 milk bottles here, right? This chick, yeah, and she's supposed to be the angel, but interesting how her wings are just on her hat, right? Like she's bringing news, right? But what she is about here is spiritual. This is spiritual balance, but this is like protecting your spiritual insight. This is like knowing like when to it's like taking care of yourself. But this is kind of like protecting yourself, but protecting your divinity, like, right? But you have to know that you're a divine person, basically, or you have to know that, like, that you have spiritual and psychic powers, that maybe you didn't hone them yet, but you are, and source energy is you. And that's what this temperance card talks about. This is your concern. You want to know whether or not this person will protect their life or their journeys and their integrity. Like I feel like you think that maybe they're going to let somebody in who's the big bad wolf or the wicked witch of the west, or so you're concerned with that. Now maybe this is you about yourself, but it depends. It can go either way. In your environment is this creepy Hierophant, and he is here, right? And these 2 people are kind of begging him. And and I can't show them because they're in their birthday suits. They are. He's holding, I'm not sure if they're considering this. I guess they consider it the Bible because, the cross is here. But the point about it is that he's holding the whip. This, in your environment, you or your person is bowing to the whims of society or maybe religious rules, but the opposite of this kind of personal spiritual insight or kind of balance and harmony within your soul. And that's why he has the whip there. He goes, you don't want to go by the book here? That's what he's holding, right? And then then you're going to get punished. And this is probably your person that you are concerned about. This talks about walking away from the restrictions placed on somebody by society, right? It could be simply religious beliefs, right? Well, I can't do that. I can't ever go because I made a vow. I took a vow, and you know what? The vows to yourself for the most part, right? You have children, then you take care of them, but you don't have to stay in any one place. No, you don't. And it's your life, and it's your heart, and yeah, it is. And we are, we are really bound to take care of ourselves, and that is the most important thing because even if you're a mother, how can you care for your kids if you don't take good care of yourself, right? Yeah. Here's the Lovers, and this is what you want, Capricorn. So this comes up quite a bit in your readings. It does, and they're doing a ritual, like I'll live with you, or stay with you, or be by your side through thick and thin, and maybe we'll be in the next life together. But let's see what they have to say here about the Lovers. Yeah, let's see. In this particular deck, yeah. And here they are, and the quintessential expression of human love and affection. The Lovers represents the need and desire to share the treasures of our heart with another. Yeah, you really want to share with this person. You're hoping that you will be able to share with them. Like this is all going to come to fruition. And these little seeds that you threw in the garden, Capricorn, kind of like, Jack, he threw the beans, right? And he thought they were magic beans, but the man who sold him, who took the cow and gave him those, He didn't know they were magic. He thought he was getting over on him. And then the beans grew, right, into a big beanstalk with, with kind of this great chicken above, the hen laying the golden eggs and all that. Okay. So the Five of Cups, Capricorn, shows up in the outcome here. And this Five of Cups is, Capricorn, this is, this is about somebody who regrets something, but they want a new beginning. That's really what it's about. And I feel like this is going to happen, but somebody will grieve. This is definitely about grieving. Yeah, it is. And I beg your pardon, you guys. Look at the Five of Cups. And this is disappointment, mourning. You could be really disappointed. You're in the Two of Swords energy here. Yeah. And you could be feeling like you're dealing with the ups and downs of this whole thing. You could feel like one day I'm all right, next day I'm like, oh, good, right? Excuse me, you guys, for, kind of taking, for saying that in that way, right? Yeah, the Seven of Swords is crossing you here. I feel like you want this person to get up and take charge of their life and just leave. And who cares if there's other things that they thought they needed to do? Like, oh, I got to go to Aunt Sally's, it's okay. It's time to go. The Aunt Sally, you can call her up, right, and tell her you're not going to go because you're with me now. There's some type of energy like that. And mourning loss, lingering gloom and heartache. Maybe you are in this energy right now. This is in your outcome. Pining over a broken or lost relationship. Yeah. Yeah, this can talk about somebody who was kind of hurt and turning away from possibilities. So be careful with this, Capricorn, this energy, right? What time are we at here? Let's look at why you have the Seven of Swords here in this particular deck, Capricorn. I'm a little curious here, and it just kind of talks about kind of getting away from something you really don't want here, that you might even feel danger, and you just leave things undone. You don't care. I feel like your person might be in a place where they feel like some type of danger, or not maybe physical, of course, but just like their spirit is being really stomped on, or just something like that. And we also have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, he's holding that pentacle up here, and these two kind of, young people, he's presenting that. Let's look at that Three of Pentacles here. This is, okay, so this is about skill or trade. I just feel like what this really means, though, is that's what they start out with here. I feel like you're kind of wanting somebody to walk away for something where like they could be much better off with you and even happier and living a more purposeful life. That's kind of how this looks here. Professional success and recognition. Yeah, you are recognizing this person as somebody really important, but I feel like in their life, they're not, whatever they're doing, they are not being recognized as, and this may be your energy as well, right? I feel like that. And I feel like you want this person, this talks about cooperation. You want them to cooperate with you. Like, yeah, you do. Like, just come in, we can work it out. We can, and you'll feel better. This is like, if you show up for me, like, yeah, I'll have you and you'll be great. We'll be together, but you'll feel better in general. That's what's coming through in this reading. Yeah. And we're going to go to the extended, and we're going to pull just one or two cards for your person, Capricorn. And just to get a gist of kind of their energy, because we're going to have two spreads on them. We're going to have a spread on a tarot spread, and then also an oracle spread. Let's see what we have for Capricorn's person, please. For Capricorn's person. And we start with allow your work to become your art. This person, this is kind of talking about them feeling like all they do is work. And so now this talks about switching it over, like, enjoy your life, kind of, right? Or be in a place here where wherever you are working on doesn't have to be exactly, work is in, like a job. Allow whatever you are doing to be creative and fun. And that's what this person wants. They want to feel like they are kind of making a difference. We have that with the peacock, but yeah, they want to feel purposeful, like they want to feel useful, and they feel useful with you. They feel like enriched and compensated, kind of. Let's see what else we have for your person. And we have she who hopes, love, hope, and relationships. You see? This person, you know what this really means? Where they are in their life, everything is work. There's no fun or creativity. Now, allow it now to become your art and to become your fun and creativity, and go be with Capricorn, because this is love, hope, and relationships. So we're going to end this reading. We'll continue it in the extended for your person. Thank you so much. You guys are all super affordable. I have the link below in the description box, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.